I totally understand. Finding a winning product for your dropshipping store is probably one of the things that you're struggling with the most, especially if you're a beginner, because it's kind of the first step into building this business. You've probably seen dropshipping videos online on TikTok and YouTube telling you exactly what to do step by step, and you're all motivated, ready to roll, and then all of a sudden you're like, I don't even know what product I want to sell. I was in that exact same position as you over 5 years ago, so I totally understand your struggles. And obviously, if you're watching this video, you haven't found that winning product yet. And it's a tough thing to do. And a lot of the times you get analysis paralysis and you just end up not doing dropshipping altogether or giving it a try. So over those 5 years of experience that I've been dropshipping, I've learned a lot of things along the way of what actually makes up a winning product. And what might be surprising to you is it's not always the product itself. I've learned that there are so many different factors that are almost more important than the product itself that are actually going to make it this winning product. So I compiled all of this information that I've learned over the years, and I've figured out what's the most important things to look for. That way I can share it with you guys, because I know if I was in your position right now, I would love a video like this. So here's what we're going to do today. We're first going to cover what I think qualifies a winning product. And this has been proven time and time again with the people that I coach and myself. We all do this type of method in research, which leads to a higher chance of success. So we're going to cover all of the qualifications, and I'll go into great detail about that. Please don't skip that, because they're more important than the product itself. And then after that, I'm actually going to just walk you through it. I'm going to look for a product with you guys, kind of show you my thought process along the way, and just generally kind of spitball what I'm thinking in my head while I'm looking for these products. We're going to be using a bunch of tools to look into stuff. Most of the tools are free or have free trials, so it's going to be really, really easy for you guys to get started. With that being said, if you're brand new to Shopify, make sure you use my discount code down below. You can start up your Shopify store for just $1 a month for the first 3 months. So instead of spending over $100 on your Shopify plan for 3 months, you're only going to be spending $3. Not sure how long their offer is going to go on for. It's a big promotion that they've been doing, so make sure to take advantage of that, and I will have a link down below. All right, let's move on to the first section of finding this winning product. So I pulled out my winning product checklist here. I wrote this out. These are the things I think are very, very important, especially in 2024. So the first pillar is the wow factor. It needs to grab people's attention quickly and keep them interested. Our attention spans are so terrible right now, especially people ages like 16 to 35. We scroll so much on TikTok. We're just used to this endless stimulation of new content, new content, new content. Therefore, our attention spans have kind of gone down, especially while we're on our phones. And props to you guys for watching YouTube in a longer format type of video. It's kind of hard to sit down and watch like a 20-minute video right now, but you've already taken the first step, so congrats to you. But my point here is that we need to have products that are going to be engaging, right? So if you have products that are extremely boring to look at, people are just going to scroll right past it, unless these products solve a specific problem or they're really just looking for this product. For example, if you're selling a fly fishing rod, it's a really boring product, right? But you could make a pretty engaging video to people that like fly fishing. So even if you have a boring product in the eyes of like most people, the marketing and the creative for that product is how you're actually going to make it engaging. You can kind of make any product engaging if you really think about it. You just have to make sure that you're hitting the right marketing angles, which we'll cover later, and really resonating with that specific audience that you're trying to sell to. And that brings me to my second point of this pillar. If your product stands out, you're more likely to go viral. And it can stand out in multiple ways. It can stand out by the creative, right? So it can be a boring product, but you have a really, really unique angle on the product and a really cool creative that catches people's eye. Or the product itself can just kind of be untapped, essentially, where maybe not as many people have seen this product before and it kind of piques their interest. Those are a little bit harder to find. Those are the kind of the traditional dropshipping products that people kind of preach to sell. You're like, you got to find this untapped product that no one's ever seen before. And that way, like, you can take all of that market right in the beginning. Like, it works, but the problem with it is that you're always going to be chasing new products. Once a bigger and better brand comes out and copies you, essentially, you're kind of out of the running then, unless you built out a really, really good brand. And so if you're always chasing these kind of viral new products, it's just like a headache. And we want to build sustainable businesses here. I like to run e-com stores in terms of a sustainable career path rather than just trying to get 25 grand in 2 months and then have it just die out. It's just not sustainable. We want to quit our jobs. We want to be able to work for ourselves, right? So being able to build a brand, build a sustainable product and sustainable income is just so much better in my opinion. But hey, it just depends on your goal. Let's move on to the second pillar. It's not necessarily the most important in my opinion, but you do need some sort of exclusivity. And I'll explain what I mean by that. So finding a product that is unique enough and hard to find in local areas. If you can just find it at Walgreens, it's a little bit harder to sell, let's be honest. Like, are you going to sell some mouthwash? Like, it's going to be tough, right? You're going to need a lot lot of branding money and advertisements to put into it and celebrity endorsements. And we just don't have that. We're just like a one-man shop. But there's two parts to this pillar of exclusivity. You can go the route that I was just talking about and find these products online that no one's ever seen before. That's exclusive, right? But again, you're just chasing that next new product over and over. And the other way you can have exclusivity is something unique about a product that's already been created and already has demand. So for example, there's a new brand that I'm building and working on right now that we're launching this year. Right now we're running into some minor manufacturing issues, so we're figuring that out, but we're hoping to launch as soon as possible. And this product and brand that we're doing, it's not something that's extremely exclusive. It's a well-known product, but we're putting our own spin and twist on the product that's actually going to make us stand out. So that's exclusive in that way, right? That's the route that I like to go, especially now, is working on an already established product that you can just put your own spin and twist on and build out your brand that way. But that's not always super easy to do in the beginning, to get customizations and things like that, because you have to have a really good supplier. So it is a little bit on the easier side if you just want to get some quick cash and learn drop shipping from the ground up to find this viral exclusive product. Moving on to the next pillar, which is, in my opinion, the most important thing, especially in 2024. We're talking about marketing angles. And if you follow me or you've seen my other videos on my channel or TikTok or Instagram or whatever, marketing angles is like the thing I talk about the most. Let me first cover what a marketing angle is, and I'll give you guys some examples. Marketing angles are ways to advertise a product to a certain demographic of audience, particularly in another subset of that audience. That may sound like a mouthful and your brain's probably blowing up right now, but let me break it down and give you a couple great examples that I always use. You know the beauty skincare refrigerator? That's like the mini refrigerator that you put your skincare in. You see it at Urban Outfitters, Target, all these big places now. The marketing angle for that product is to cool your skincare because it's got benefits to it or whatever, right? The product itself is literally a refrigerator. A refrigerator has been invented for X amount of years, right? So it's not a new product, but what they did was took this marketing angle of cooling off your skincare, and this is now a fridge for your skincare products. That's the marketing angle that they went with. So now they've broken down that marketing angle and chose the subset of people that buy refrigerators, but for skincare. So there's two overlapping audiences there, and it really just took off and resonated with the people, I guess. Another great example is one I like to use a lot. I found this website that was selling air purifiers, but for pet odors specifically. So instead of saying, hey, purify your air, there's particles in the air that you need to eliminate to breathe better and sleep better, blah, blah, blah. That's just kind of boring. Everyone kind of knows that, right? And it's just an air purifier. You can pick one up wherever. But this company now said, we're going to market this product to people that have pet odors and want to eliminate them. That's a problem. We're solving that problem with our air purifier. That's the only marketing angle that we're going to do. If you've got cat odors, dog odors, turtle odors, ferret odors, whatever it is, right? This product right here is designed to eliminate those odors and leave your house smelling fresh. It's a cool twist on that product. I really like that one, but that's what a marketing angle is, right? So you're taking a product and just defining the audience that's going to be resonating with the product the most. But my point here is, for this pillar, the more marketing angles that you can actually come up with, the more chances of success that this product has. Now, if you're looking at a product and you're like, I can only come up with 2 ways to advertise this product. We'll talk about how you can find more later. But if you only have 2 ways at the top of your head, might not be the best product. Compared to a product that you can come up with 10 marketing angles, you have 10 chances to resonate with one of those 10 audiences to find success. Your chances just dramatically increase. It's literally like shooting 2 free throws versus 10. You're probably gonna make more of the 10 free throws than the 2 free throws, right? Just your chances are higher. It's the same thing here. We're just throwing darts and hopefully something sticks. But you do have to dig deeper into that. You have to think, what's my ideal customer for this marketing angle specifically? How would they want to be shown this ad? What resonates with that specific person that's my ideal customer? And you're gonna have multiple ideal customers if you can have 10 marketing angles. And that helps you move on to the next pillar, which is kind of content creation around these products. So testimonial and UGC style clips are extremely big right now. They are doing very well. The days of really professional photography and videography, they're not gone. Like, it just depends what brand you're building. Like maybe a clothing brand and stuff like that is a little bit better. But even then, like, influencers make UGC clips for clothes all the time and they sell a bunch. But my point here is, if you can get really good UGC style clips of your product, you're going to be able to compile all of them and make really cool ads that resonate with people because they don't feel as much of an ad as they do if you see like a Coke commercial. And if you don't know what UGC style clips are, it's just user generated content. It's basically anything that you just kind of take on your iPhone, like selfie videos, like, hey, I'm trying on this shirt, blah, 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 or like get ready with me type of videos, stuff like that. And they don't have to be like super influencery. But the reason that these are doing so well right now is because short form and the attention span that I was talking about earlier, we're just kind of trained to watch videos that were shot on iPhone. That's just the way it is right now. And I'm not telling you not to go out and create really good content that's professional and take good product photography and stuff like that. But I think it's really important, especially as a beginner, if you don't have that type of budget, that you would be able to take really cool photos and videos of your product on your iPhone. That's all I'm saying there. Those are the pillars that I look for in winning products, but let's actually just put this into place. Let's just do it. I'll walk you through what I'm thinking in my mind as we're looking through products. We're going to check out and use some tools along the way. So make sure you're following along for this because it's going to be really, really valuable. It's just going to give you an inside look into what I think about finding these products. All right, really quickly, before we do that, if you need extra help starting your ecom store, you are stuck and you want professional help from me and my team at Ecom Remastered, we can build custom websites, custom UGC content, host 4 live coaching calls a week, and a lot more. But the best part is we work with you until you hit your goals or you find success. Ecom Remastered is lifetime access. You can work with us forever. You can work with us for a month and find your success and leave. It's up to you. We will not quit on you if you don't quit on us. If you're interested in that and want to work with me and my team, make sure to book an application call down below. All right, so moving on, let's actually find a product. So Manea, I like to use Manea. I've been using them for years. It's a great product research tool. They have so many cool features. They just launched Manea V2. I am sponsored by Manea, but I've been using Manea before I was sponsored by them. It just worked out perfectly. If you want to try out Manea, I'll have a link down below. So I use Manea to find these products because they have things like top 10 winning products of the day by platform, which is really nice because if you're like, I really want to run TikTok ads because I'm really good at creating TikToks or whatever, I'm already an influencer, then you can just search for the products that are doing very, very well on TikTok right now. It'll actually show you the ad creative, how many views they have, how many comments, the website that's actually selling the product. You can do a bunch of research on here. It's pretty easy and it's actually very entertaining to do. It's a little more entertaining than like scrolling on AliExpress. All right, let's try to find a product. Let's just go through this thought process. Okay, so what's this one? This one has 38 million views. That's absolutely insane. Powder turns your regular toothpaste into whitening toothpaste. I don't really like to get into those like cosmetic supplement kind of stuff. It just seems like lawsuits to me. I just don't know enough about that. So let's keep scrolling here, see what we can find. Charger, it's kind of lame. Remember, what I'm looking through right here is just like marketing angles. Like who can I advertise these products to? This is a common one. Ear cleaner. This one's good. It's a little saturated, but I feel like you can do it differently. I think you'd have to come up with some more unique marketing angles. Let's check out Pinterest top 10 here. Trying the forbidden pants. What the heck does that mean? We got some slime. This product's kind of cool. I mean, good angles. I guess you could use it for shoes. You could use it kind of for everything, but you could try a bunch of different angles. I don't hate this one, but it's a common product you can kind of find at like Walgreens. I don't know. I kind of like this product, honestly. I know you can find these at like beauty stores and stuff, but I think like when you see this product in the moment and you've got feet like this, you're kind of like, yeah, I should just order one real quick. I kind of like this product. So let's check this one out and go through this little thought process here. It's a smooth pedicure wand. And obviously you know what it does. It just scrapes off all the dead skin on your feet. Let's click on see more and just see what we got going on here. All right, so we got an ad copy that looks all right. 2.5 thousand pins. So there's a lot of people on Pinterest with nasty feet. Let's see here. Canadians, there's a bunch of other ads running this product. They're all the exact same. Okay, that's a good sign because it's like, all right, if there's one ad creative of this product from multiple sites, they're just copying each other. You could stand out and make a way better ad if you order the product yourself. All right, so let's just go down the rabbit hole of this product here for an example. I think this could do well. You could also upsell. I just saw that in the video. You could also upsell like some balm or lotion, whatever you want to call it, like petroleum jelly, I guess. People could slug, is that what they call it when they put like socks on with like petroleum jelly and go to bed? I don't know. But anyway, you could upsell stuff like that. So that's good. Okay, marketing angles. What kind of problems do people have with their feet? 1, they're nasty. 2, maybe what's those things that is it bunions? I don't really know what those are, but I know there's something about your foot, I think. Use it to trim your toenails, possibly. Could you like file them down? That could be an angle. Pedicure at home, right? Save money on your pedicures or what are these? Manicures, pedicures, save money on that. All right, so if I'm stuck on some marketing angles, I like to use my handy dandy tool, a Dropbot here, where we plug in the product. How do I call this? Electric foot. Is it a foot shaver? What are those called? Electric foot shaver. Callus. Electric callus foot callus remover. Let's just see if that works. So you plug in the product here. We can go down to marketing angles, see what it comes up with. Maybe some, let's go down to crazy stats. I like that one a lot. Yeah, let's just do those two for now. So if you don't know what Dropbot is, it's a great tool for ecom ideation and everything that you can't come up with yourself. If you're bad at pain points, marketing angles, brand names, you can just choose from these 24 ecom optimized outputs. You plug your product in, you get your outputs on the right side. Super, super helpful when you're stuck. The link to Dropbot I'll also have in the description down below. All right, so we got some crazy stats. According to blah, 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 50% of Americans experience dry, cracked heels. That's a good thing to actually go and run an ad off of for sure. And then you got the source here, which is really nice to use because you can quote it. 70% of participants reported feeling self-conscious and embarrassed about their calluses. So that's another angle right there. You could play on embarrassment, right? If you're self-conscious, that's an angle, right? So there's some people that have dry, cracked feet that are not embarrassed, but 70% of people are embarrassed. So that's a nice little subset in there as well for a good marketing angle. So according to a study published by the Journal of Foot and Ankle Research, individuals who regularly use traditional callus removal methods, pumice stones, manual scrapers, are more likely to develop skin irritation. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure. Maybe if they use stones, it can cut up their feet, but if you use this trimming thing that we got going on, maybe it's better. We have to look into that one. Say goodbye to rough, cracked heels and hello to silky, smooth feet. Don't let calluses hold you back from wearing your favorite sandals or going barefoot on the beach. That's actually that's a good angle. That's a good idea. That should be for high heels though, right? Because high heels are already painful. That's like very niche down, right? So we're going remove your nasty, cracked, dry feet because they hurt in heels. Heels already hurt girls, so I've heard. And now we're selling this product that's going to help ease their pain into these heels. Because if you have cracked feet, you're putting on heels will probably be more irritating as well. And sandals at the beach, that's a really good angle. I like that one a lot. Okay, so we've got some good angles here. So now maybe we've came up with probably like 6 to 10 angles that I could run off of just this one search right here, plus the ones that I already came up with beforehand. Now let's do a little bit more market research, right? Let's go on Google Trends and like search for these terms, right? And see how popular they are, like callus remover, just to see if there's some sort of like market for this. Let's do like the past 5 years web search. It's pretty popular, right? So I mean, like it stays around 50, but it really spikes in April. That's pretty crazy. I don't know why. April, maybe that's weird. I don't know. Maybe this became more popular that month. It was 2020. Maybe people just got nasty feet during COVID. But yeah, it's steady, right? So it's like kind of like an evergreen market. Riken's foot file and callus remover, callus mini tool. So people are looking for these, and these are breaking out right now as well. So people are searching for these callus removers more than normal. That's also a good sign, right? So I found a product, I came up with some marketing angles, and now we're kind of doing demand research per se, and it's kind of looking pretty good here. Like I don't mind this, right? So what other callus remover things can I look up real quick? Or let's say cracked feet. Like if you're looking up cracked feet, you're probably hopefully not looking at cracked feet for enjoyment. You're probably trying to solve it, but you know, who knows, maybe on like Foot Finder or whatever. Foot soak for dry, cracked feet. Okay, yeah, so there's people that have this problem. It's very clear. Okay, so I think the demand's here, right? But now, okay, so now we've established, we found the product, we got some marketing angles, there's demand here. Now let's go on like Facebook ad library to do some competitor research. All you have to do is go on the Facebook ad library. It's free, super easy to use. Ad category, we're gonna go all ads. So what am I gonna look at? Like callus remover though? This might come up with like services too though. 0 results. Dry feet, how about dry feet? That might come up with some stuff. All right, 47,000 results here, but these are going to be all over the place. So better yet, let's find these companies that are actually selling this and then look at their ads. So we can either do that 2 ways. We can go on TikTok and find these callus removers, or we can go back on Monea and just pull the most popular ones that have been doing well in the names of the shop because they provide it right here, right? So then we could look it up on Facebook if they're running Facebook ads. So let's see if there's any ones that have, let's see if there's any ads that have pretty good engagement on them. Any on TikTok would be kind of preferred. Okay, I'm not finding any. Let's just go on TikTok and see if they've got any of these tools. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm sorry that I'm pulling this up right now. This is horrible. Oh my gosh. All right, well, the callus remover tool. Let's do that. That was nasty. Sorry, you're gonna have to blur that out. That's just like graphic. Okay, here's one. 94,000 views. You got the same tool.
So this is our ped egg foot file. This came so in handy during quarantine when we couldn't go get a pedicure. Basically,
how do we where is the link? Let's go on Google. All right. Plus I don't want to watch any more of those videos, those feet. Those are terrible. All right, so let's get like a file one here that looks similar enough. They have some at Ulta. Okay, Amazon. I want to find one that is a brand. All right, so I found this website and they say flawless petty. So I typed that in on Facebook ads. Let's just check out their ads real quick. So this is the Flawless Petty ad. It's a little slow, but she's just talking about it. I think it's UGC style.
Cute, I love the color.
Yeah, I mean, it's a UGC style ad, but it's just not a good one. I think you could do it better than this pretty easily. All right, so what I'm kind of actually seeing though, based on the TikToks, I mean, some of them like went viral. Like there's a few, but I don't think that they did them that well. So I feel like I could do this. I gotta stop looking at these. I feel like I could make a lot better of an ad than these, which is also like a good criteria, right? So there's demand for the product. There's a lot of marketing angles for this product. There's not that great of content out there for this product. It doesn't look like a lot of influencers are posting about it. We could send it out to influencers as well. So I think if we can do this just 10, 15, 25% better than any of these competitors, which I'm pretty sure I can do, based on the demand and it's solving a problem, I think this could be a good product to try. Then that's kind of like the conclusion of how I look for winning products and kind of the thought process I go along. And I'm like, hey, I might want to try this product. You got to keep in mind though, that not every single product is going to be a winner. You can try these 10 marketing angles and think that you made the best ad creatives ever, and it just might not work. But once you learn the process from start to finish of what it looks like to find a winning product, you will find that winning product. It's just a matter of time and trial and error. This is the process that I've used to find all of my winning products. Again, I'm creating a new brand, so I already know what my next product is, and we're going through the manufacturing process right now. But what's cool about this is I'm going to be posting a series on YouTube about building this brand. It's going to be public. You guys are going to see kind of the vloggy style of how like it works out and how we built it and all these things and the hurdles that we've already hit, all that stuff, right? So I'm going to document it all, going to make it public, show you guys like how many sales it's making. Is it a flop? Is it a success? And how to like get over these road bumps and things like that, and just make it very, very public. So I'm really excited to do that and share that with you guys. I think it'll give some great insight. So if you're looking forward to that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. All right, guys, I hope I gave you a good walkthrough of what it takes to find a winning product, what the process is and looks like for me when I'm kind of gauging if it's a winner or not, or if it's even worth testing at all. If you guys like this video, remember to like it. That really helps me out. Maybe leave a comment down below saying it helped, it didn't help, or what video you want to see next. Other than that, make sure to go on my channel and check out all my full-length guides. You can follow me step by step on how to build websites, all that stuff. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.